No matter what happens in Thursday night's game, the Montreal Canadiens are heading back home. But Chris Johnston, the big question is are they heading back home to prepare for Game 6, or is their season done? What do the Habs have to do to extend this thing to a Game 6?
They've got to get in Jack Campbell's face. They got to create some opportunities around his crease, get tips, get some bodies in front of him. I think that when Montreal looked back, especially at their last two games in this series, Shawn, it was far too easy for the Leafs goaltender, and just in terms of where the shots were coming from that he had to face and what he had to fight through or didn't have to fight through in order to make them. So, Montreal has only scored one goal in the last two games of this series. Obviously, creating some offense is where it starts, and I think that's where you look for guys like Corey Perry, Brendan Gallagher, those that make their living around the crease to find a greasy goal or two.
Now, all season long, the Leafs have preached that they're a bit of a different team. They have more maturity. They're more prepared for moments like this. How has their killer instinct changed this season? Have you seen their ability to maybe step up when they have to heighten to this so far this year?
Yeah, it felt like Game 4 was a step in that direction, right? On Tuesday, they get the 2-1 win in Montreal. They got to play the next night, and they find a way to extend that series lead there and play very well while doing so. I think this is a test, though. This is the fifth time, the core around Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, Morgan Rielly, that these guys have had a chance to close out a series as a member of the Leafs. They haven't been able to do it the previous four over the last number of years. And so I do think that they understand the importance of just trying to end this as quickly as possible, not give Montreal any more life, and build on what's gone well in winning the last three games of this series.
Now, Thursday morning, there was a surprise for Leafs fans, and a surprise almost for the hockey world, considering just how bad the injury looked at first. But John Tavares back on the ice skating. I guess, what is the next step, and just what does this mean for Tavares and the Leafs?
Well, it's only a first step. I think that's important, but what a first step. I mean, a week ago when we were in that building and saw him stretchered off, you didn't know what the future held for John Tavares from lifestyle standpoint, let alone hockey. And so to get back on the ice, it was a pretty mild skate, I would say, Shawn. They're basically be getting his heart rate up over a series of workouts. I would expect to see, where he's at with his concussion symptoms. He's also coming back from a knee injury, so this I don't expect will be too quick of a process for John, but a big first step, and I think one that his teammates were pretty fired up about, just seeing him back in equipment and working his way towards a return.
Yeah, Chris, it was a few teammates, including Justin Hall, who said seeing him at the practice facility on Wednesday, seeing him on the ice Thursday was very motivating and something for them to